Sexy Palpation with me, your host, Helese. We're just going to be palpating a few muscles on the anterior thigh and some around the pelvic area. So I'm going to try to do the best I can with what I've learned so far, because I'm studying with you and with the small iPhone camera that I'm using. So if you're not already familiar with these terms, you can probably research some of them to try to familiarize yourself with some of these terms, but this is for all of my medical and biology students out there who are already right there with me. But here we go. So I guess I'm going to start with the ones that are on my sheet here, and I guess I'll work superior and go down from there. So because the psoas major attaches at the femur at the lesser trochanter, then I guess it is considered a part of the lower extremity muscles. So in order to find where your psoas major attaches, the origin, you can go to your belly button and move out laterally just a few inches, maybe 2, and that might be just about the starting point of the origin of the psoas major. So if you follow that down to the lesser trochanter, I'm trying to let you see where this is. This would be an indicate and not necessarily a palpation where you would actually touch this, because this will be a sensitive area for your clients, but I'm touching it on myself. The lesser trochanter of the femur is the insertion, so it's going to help with, I guess, moving this leg, and I'm still learning, but this is what I learned in palpation, so I'm trying to help myself remember it too. The Iliacus, not only do I love the name, but I love the way that you palpate this one, because I think it could feel really good, or it could tickle. So you're going to go and find your iliac crest, which is this bony shelf right here, and you're going to work your way down, and you're going to kind of curve and dig your fingers into that lateral and anterior iliac crest, the side and the front. And that right there, you'll be feeling your iliacus. It feels really good to massage this, especially during your cycle, ladies. It gets really tight in this area, for me anyway. So Iliacus also inserts at that lesser trochanter of the femur. So I'm going to bend my leg here. It makes it easier to point to that lesser trochanter. It's not a very clear picture, but maybe you'll have to consult another source to get a clearer picture of where the lesser trochanter would be on you. So moving on. This one I like because it can be very sexy when you're palpating this muscle. It's big and strong, and it does a lot of work for you in those thighs. And listen, I believe that Beyonce has great legs. Tina Turner, all these people who have great legs have, I believe, very well sculpted rectus femoris muscles. This is basically the front of your thigh. It's one of your quads, and even when you touch it, you're just moving up and down, and it just gives you like a sexy feeling. Well, this is going to originate right here at the inferior iliac spine. So here this bony shelf right here, this protrusion right here that you may feel on yourself is the anterior superior iliac spine. If you move in a little bit more inferior, a little bit more medial, you will find it's a sensitive area, usually the anterior inferior iliac spine, and this is where this is where the rectus femoris attaches. So it could be a tender spot. Anywhere where there's muscle attachment can be a tender spot. So if you just follow that all the way down, right on down the front of your thigh, it's really this really thick muscle right here in the middle. It's long. It's very beautiful when it's sculpted. And it's just, you know, mine are kind of firm. I've always had kind of firm legs. And you can feel that it goes all the way down. You're going to touch you're going to palpate your patellar ligament. Let me see if we can get a good angle here. It's difficult. Then you see you're going to go past the knee and on down until you get to the tibial tuberosity, that bump right underneath the front of your knee. Tender spot. And so this affects the knee joint because it crosses the knee joint, and it helps with, what does it help with? Flexion of the knee, I believe. Still learning, but this is definitely going to make it stick. Not only just sex sell, but sex sticks. Energy, sexual energy. Infuse it in what you do, and I think it'll take you a little bit farther in life. Let me go on to the lateral part of the anterior thigh, and let's see, we've got vastus lateralis. Now, I don't know if this is a part of the anterior thigh, but it's a part of the thigh. I'm just going to go ahead and identify it. So, greater trochanter, bump right here on the side of your hips. This is a part of your hip bone, part of the hip joint. So, actually, it's not technically a part of the hip joint. It isn't. It is actually just a part of the femur, and the femur, the head of the femur is a part of the hip joint. So let me make that correction. The head of the greater trochanter of the femur is where this bone actually originates, and it goes all the way down, just lateral to the rectus femoris, which we just palpated, right? And then we have vastus medialis, a little bit more inferior. Ooh, it feels really good when you just kind of like do some nice effleurage over that, some nice deeper. I mean, I'm always touching myself in a really like hard manner, like I'm very rough with myself, so just kind of digging in there, that feels really good. Vastus medialis. Let's see where that one, I can't find the origin point on this sheet, but I believe that its insertion, I should have been using that word the whole time, is on the knee joint, specifically where, I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one. Let's see what else we have here. Sartorius, the snake-like muscle. This is going to attach at the anterior superior iliac spine right here. This thing that juts out right here, and it's going to move down, and it's going to be kind of like an S shape. But when you bend your leg, you see how I've got my leg bent in a triangle, it follows the seam of your pants. It kind of goes down in a straight line, and it's going to attach medially at the where is it attaching? At the medial condyle of the tibia? Yes, I believe so. Or is Sartorius attaching at Gertie's tubercle. Gertie's tubercle is another bump underneath the knee. I still have more studying to do. So that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed Sexy Palpation with me, your host, Helese of Helese Talks. Check out some more of my videos. I'm just having fun with you all. I just can't stop putting out videos. Oh my God, it just feels so good. It just knows something new. I'm so happy now. Like, I'm in massage school, I'm learning. I'm right here in the game with you guys. It's tough, and we're all gonna make it. Hopefully someone appreciates this little tutorial. I'm gonna improve. I'm gonna expand. When I really know my stuff, then I can start putting some titles and headings on these videos. But until then, happy palpating.